Hey there, Saints. Pastor Dave here with another weekly devotional for you. This past Sunday, we talked about the ascension of Jesus in church. We looked at the passage in Luke where Jesus leaves his disciples and kind of gives his parting words and commission to them. But this devotional, we're going to look at another occasion, another moment in Jesus' life in John chapter 17, where he does something very similar. This is not his final goodbye, but this is a goodbye before his crucifixion. And so we're going to hear about how Jesus says farewell to the disciples at this time. Now I'm returning to you, the Father, and I'm saying these things in the world's hearing so my people can experience my joy completed in them. I gave them your word. The godless world hated them for it, because they didn't join the world's ways, just as I didn't join the world's ways. I'm not asking that you take them out of the world, but that you guard them from the evil one. They are no more defined by the world than I am defined by the world. Make them holy, consecrated with the truth. Your word is consecrating truth. In the same way that you gave me a mission in the world, I give them a mission in the world. I'm consecrating myself for their sakes, so they'll be truth consecrated in their mission. I'm praying not only for them, but also for those who will believe in me, because of them and their witness about me. The goal is for all of them to become of one heart and mind, just as you, Father, are in me, and I in you, so they might be one heart and mind with us. Then the world might believe that you, in fact, sent me. The same glory you gave me, I gave them, so they'll be as unified and together as we are, I in them and you in me. Then they'll be mature in this oneness and give the godless world evidence that you've sent me and loved them in the same way that you've loved me. So saints, at this moment in Jesus' ministry, when he is saying goodbye before his crucifixion, he prays for the disciples, prays to the Father, and the great desire there is that they would have a unity in Jesus, in God, in order to fulfill their mission, in order to share the gospel with the world. This is one of Jesus' great hopes for the church, that we would have unity. And I think that it's a real challenge for us, especially in this polarized culture we now live in. We find that lots of churches divide over politics, over theology, over ideas, even over things like race and gender. Churches find reasons to split, and church members go their separate ways. And that is a real challenge to the gospel, I think. That is a challenge because God calls upon us to have a unity of purpose, a unity of love that is shared, a unity of commitment to God's mission in the world. When we are fighting each other over all the little details, we kind of look a lot like the world, don't we? We kind of look a lot like the divided and polarized communities and country around us. And when they look at us and they see us fighting over the same things, well, they don't really see anything distinctive about our way of life, about our love for each other, about our commitment to unity in God's purposes. Saints, I wonder, what can you do to try to find common ground in Jesus with other people who don't necessarily share all of your same values and commitments, but do share that commitment to Christ? I wonder if you're willing to have conversations with people who are different from you. Not arguments, but conversations. Where are there folks in your life, maybe they're folks in your church, maybe they're folks in your own family, who have different opinions? How can you demonstrate unity with them, even when you don't have uniformity of your theology and your convictions? Why don't you work on that this week, saints? Try to find someone you disagree with and figure out what it is that you do agree with them on. That's your devotional this week, and I hope it's helpful. I hope it's worth thinking about. I am praying for you and hope you'll keep praying for me. Take care, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you again next week.